Hey guys, it's Medico back with another GTA 5 video, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Blackjack. Now this video is part 2 to a series of videos where I teach you guys how to play some of the casino games within the new casino that just opened in GTA Online. So hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy this video, and hopefully this video does help. I just want to quickly mention I am actually not a professional at any of these games, and so I will try my best to teach you guys what I know. I literally learned how to play these games a few days ago, so bear with me. There might be some information that I might miss out, so like I said, just bear with me for that. And also I would very much appreciate if you guys did drop a like if this video did help, and also subscribe so you guys can stay tuned for more awesome content like this and more tutorials as well. But with that all said, let's get straight into this video. So surprisingly, Blackjack is a very simple game to play. It's honestly so easy to understand. You guys will find it very simple, and it's almost as simple as playing roulette. There's a total of 4 blackjack tables in the casino. There's 2 down in the tabletop games area, and then there's also another 2, one for each of the high limit areas. Now the high limit area, you actually have to bet higher, so I highly recommend, if you're a beginner, start off down where I am right now, so that way when you bet you don't actually have to lose as much chips. See, the minimum is 10, so that's what I'm going to place a bet on. Now how to actually play, it is very simple. Like I said, you're not actually facing against any other players, you're actually facing against the dealer, and the aim of the game is to try and get to 21 or as close to 21 without going over. And that's the same aim for the dealer. They have to try and get to 21 or as close to without going over. And basically what will happen is, when you place your bet, or all the players have placed their bets and it's ready to start, the dealer will deal out 2 cards to each player. They will start off with dealing 1 card to each player, and the card will be facing up, and then they'll place a card to themselves facing down, and then the second time they'll place a card to each player facing up, and then they'll place a card to themselves facing up. So let's have a look at what that will look like here. So I'll place a bet. He'll place a card facing up for me, then for him down, and then for me up, and then for him up. So to look at your cards, you can press L2. So right here I've got a jack and a 6, which equals to 16, and I'll show you the card values in a second. And if you press R2, you can look at the dealer's cards. He's got another picture card, which is a 10, and that's all I know. I can't look at his other card obviously because it's facing down. And basically right here I can either choose to hit, stand, or double down, and I'll explain what they mean. So for now, since I've got a 16, I'm just going to go for a hit. And what hit means is giving you another card. Now I'm going to stand, which means my turn is over. I don't want to do any more. And so we have the same. So that means it's a push. And a push is just a tie. So you don't lose or win, which is alright. And so basically, if you have a look at the controls here, if you press R3, you can look at the rules at any point in the game. If you get lost, you can adjust the bet by pressing up or down on the D-pad. You can max the bet by pressing triangle, as you can see here. And then you can also, to place the bet, you can also press X, and then you can also quit at any time. Now if we place our bet, and we'll wait for the dealer to deal out the cards, I'll show you the next set of controls. So like I said, to look at your cards, you just press L2, and to look at the dealer's cards, you press R2, sorry, which are the 2 triggers. And then to double down, which like I said before, I'll quickly explain that soon. To double down, you just press triangle. To stand, you press square, and to hit, you press X. Now what double down means is basically you're placing another bet, and in exchange for another card. But once you've gotten the extra card, you can no longer ask for more cards. So that means you stand immediately after you do the double down. Now to stand, what that means is you're pretty much just saying the round is over, you don't need any more cards. And then to hit is pretty much asking for more cards. So let's have a quick round here. I'll place my bet. Like I said, I'll go over the card values really soon. So right now I've got a what's called a soft 17, and so I could choose to hit or stand. I'm just going to stand because I don't know what the next card will be. And look, So I win, I get 200 chips because I believe the dealer just went over the 21 limit. And so basically, if you look on the screen now, this is what the card values are. So all the number cards all equal the same. So 2 is the value of 2, 3 is the value of 3, 4 is the value of 4, all the way up to 10. But then the picture cards are also value at 10, and then the ace is a unique card. It either values at 1 or it can be 11. What I mean by that is, say you have a 20, and if you ask for another card, then and it's an ace, that means it will count as 21. So it can either be 1 or 11 depending on what the game tells you. But yeah, it's very simple. That's literally it. There's nothing else to it. Let's go ahead and place another bet, and let's go ahead and play again. So we've got a 7, we've got another 7, which is 14. And so when there's two numbers like this, it's called a hard 14. And if you end up using an ace to add your numbers up, that's called a soft number. So let's have a look. They've got a 6, so I definitely want to hit. And so that way I've got a 19, so I'm definitely going to stand. So at any point I could do a double down, which I'll do in the next round, and I'll show you what that does and what that will look like. So I lose. The dealer actually got a blackjack, which is 21. So sometimes the dealer can actually fluke it and they actually get a blackjack instantly, or you can fluke it and you get a blackjack instantly. So now let's place another bet, and we'll do a double down this time. So I've got a 5 and I've got a 15. So normally you would not want to double down here because it's a 15, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it just to show you guys what it looks like. So I've got an ace. So that, see, like I said, an ace can be an 11, but as you can see here, it's counting as a 16. And so what did they get? They got a 19. So I lost that one and I lost both the bets. So basically, doubling down is kind of just a risky move. It's saying that you're very confident that the dealer has a very low hand and they won't have a chance of beating you, and so you want to just place another bet, and you reckon that your next card will be good enough for you to get closer to 21 than the dealer. So basically, like I said, doubling down literally means you're pretty much buying another card, and you can only buy one more card, and that's it, the round's over. Now apparently you can actually split doubles. I haven't actually tried that yet, but if you can, basically what that does is you can actually play two hands, or at least that's what it is in real life, and you can actually double down on both hands if you really wanted to. But anyway, that's really it for this video. I will quickly leave a link in the description below to a blackjack strategy chart. It's a very simple thing to follow. And if you guys look up on Google literally anything like blackjack strategy chart, there's a whole bunch of different ones there, so you can go ahead and follow them. But just a quick warning, this card doesn't make you win every single time. It just gives you an option that you can follow. So if you are not too sure what to do in a situation, you can just look at that, and it will tell you what you could do. But yeah, so it's not going to give you a 100% win rate, so don't follow it if you don't want to. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and hopefully I did make it clear enough, and hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy this video like I said, and definitely drop a like and also subscribe so you guys can stay tuned for more tutorials like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.